Hello Internet, my name is Gabriel from Up All Day Creative, and today we're going to talk about vector and raster artwork. I just want to be able to tell you guys the differences between the two and how to best use them. You know, there's a lot of times in situations where you're running a business and you need to make t-shirts or get something embroidered or send files for somebody to get something done. Any of those situations, you're going to need to know the differences between vector and raster artwork. A vector uses lines and shapes to create the artwork. It's using math, lots of math to actually create everything using lines and shapes. The most common artwork that uses lines and shapes, vector artwork, is usually logos, silk screening, icons, anything that needs to go really big, that doesn't have a lot of complex artwork to it, much like maybe a very text-heavy piece of artwork. Usually those things are vector. The benefits of using vector artwork is that it's supremely scalable. You can take something that's really tiny and then stretch it out, and it doesn't lose any of its characteristics. Vector files usually come in EPS, AI, SVG, or PDF file formats. Raster is pixel-based artwork, so that means it takes little tiny single-color pixels and mushes them together to create an image for you. Things like photographs that you take on your phone, very complex, very photoshopped artwork. Those are the type of things that are raster-based, and because you're using a little pixels and pixels and pixels and pixels of color, it's gonna make the file size larger. It has room to actually depreciate in value, because what happens is if you start with something really small and then you stretch it out in raster-based artwork, the computer has to fill in those missing pixels, and that's why you get images that are blurry and whatnot. So you always want to start off with a nice big raster and be able to reduce it down so that the quality is retained, because taking out pixels is no problem. It's putting them back in where the computer's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Common file formats for raster is JPEGs, PNGs, TIFFs, and GIFs. Or GIFs. GIFs? GIFs? Having both file formats gives us kind of that leeway to say, hey, we need that logo on a large banner over here. Okay, maybe I'll use the vector-based one. Hey, this is going somewhere else. We just divvy it out any way we need to. So I hope this helps when you're working with vector and raster artwork, and that you know a little bit about the differences between both. And I greatly appreciate it. And that's what's up, Internet. Talk to you later.